Hello, today we are going to solve equations that look like this. Equations that have an algebraic expression on top and a number on the bottom, where you have a rational means fractional, so a fractional expression on the one side and another one on the other side. Okay, here's how you're going to go ahead and do that. You are going to cross multiply. So we need to multiply the 6 times the x plus 2, and then we're going to multiply the 4 times the 3x plus 1. So we're going to do 6 times x plus 2 equals 4 times 3x plus 1, like this. We're going to distribute 6x plus 12 equals 12x plus 4. Remember, when you distribute, you multiply what's on the outside times everything on the inside. Now we've got a basic equation to solve that I can solve fairly quickly. And I always start with the variable on the right, like I've said. So this is a positive 12x. I'm going to start by subtracting 12x. So I get negative 6x plus 12 equals 4. Then I subtract 12. I get negative 6x equals negative 8. Yeah, subtracted 12x from both sides. Then I subtracted 12 from both sides. Now I'm going to divide both sides by negative 6. And negative 8 divided by negative 6 is the same as 8 over 6, which is 4 over 3. So your answer could be 4/3, or it could be 1.3 repeating, or 1 1/3. Now, it's always a good idea to go back and check your work. You don't have to actually write it out, but you should take 4/3, add 2, and divide it by 4. And then take 4/3 times 3 plus 1 and divide it by 6 and see if you get the same answer. Okay, I'm going to do that in a second. In the meantime, I'm going to write down another problem and let you guys go ahead and solve it while I check the work on the other one. So I have 2x plus 1 over 2 equals 2x minus 3 over 2. Okay, you go ahead and write that one down while I check the work on the other one. Okay, you should be cross multiplying your 2 times 2x plus 1. 2 times 2x plus 1 equals 2 times 2x minus 3. I'm going to do that right here. Distribute and then solve it. While I check this work, we've got 4/3 plus 2 divided by 4. The left side is 5 over 6. The right side is 3 times 4/3, which I already know is going to be 4 because the 3's will cancel, but I'll do 4/3 times 3 plus 1 divided by 6. And I get 5/6 equals 5/6. So I know that the last problem we did is true. I was just checking my work by plugging it in while you guys are working on this one. Okay, so now once we have cross multiplied, we've got 4x plus 2 equals 4x minus 6 when I distribute. Now watch what happens when I subtract 4x from both sides. I get 2 equals negative 6. Because the x terms cancel out. If you end up with a statement like this, since this is never true, that means that there's no solution to this problem. No solution could look like the word no solution, or it could be the circle with a line through it, which is the empty set. Okay, so if you do your cross multiplying and you start solving and the variable terms cancel out and you end up with whole numbers that make a statement that's not true, not true means no solution. And likewise, you could end up solving something like, let's say we already did the cross multiplying and we ended up with this. Well, then when you go to solve that problem, you subtract your x's from each side and you end up with 1 equals 1. Well, since that's a true statement, then it means that it's always true. 1 equals 1 is always true, so that means that any number will work. Any number. all solutions, always true, all solutions. So we can just put it like this. A capital R with a line through it means all real numbers. That means every number you can ever possibly think of would work in this situation. Whereas if you ended up with something like 1, since that's not true, there's no solution. There you go.